we're going over to Canada and the wonderful Dr. Michael Leakey. Hi there, Michael.
Hi, Kevin Peel. It's a great honor and a pleasure to be back on Open Mic Magic this Wednesday. And I would love to read somebody's cards. I don't know if they're in the house. I know that it's their birthday, and I would like to give this person a gift of a tarot card reading, if I may. So let us. Oh, there we are. It's Jill. It is Jill. How are you, my dear?
Absolutely wonderful. And I couldn't miss you even on my birthday.
Well, it's so wonderful to have you back, even taking time on your own birthday to visit the show. That's very special, and that is an honor as well. It sure is. So what I'd love to do for you is using one of my tarot decks. I love collecting them. I've got quite a few from various centuries. This is one of my favorites. It's just sort of easier to handle. It's slightly larger than playing cards, and it's referred to as the Tarot de Marseille. From 12th century France, they were originally black and white woodcuts that eventually got colored, and they're quite wonderful. They've got all this symbology. I really truly believe that tarot actually unlocks our subconscious mind, and all the symbology contained therein kind of spills out into the exterior. Now, if you were here, I'd get you to handle them and to cut and shuffle and to your heart's content until you felt you didn't have to anymore. But in this case, I'm just going to shuffle them quite haphazardly, and I'm going to set the intention of you stopping me where we're meant to look at some cards. So wherever it feels right, please, Jill, I'd like you please to say stop.
Stop.
Right
Stop.
there. Very, very interesting. And I'm also going to, with my left hand, it's the hand that doesn't, it's not the dominant hand. I'm going to as well set the intention of cutting to the right spot that we're supposed to gain knowledge from. There we go. Cut and complete the cards. Rather than using the 10 card Celtic cross spread for brevity, I'm merely going to deal 3 cards up. Oh, it's very interesting, actually. This will represent past, present, and future. And generally speaking, it bodes quite well. King of Cups can represent so many things. It could represent influence of a male, could be your dad or your brother, some male figure in the past who's given you love, a good base of emotions. And regardless, it could also represent your current, and when I say current, I don't mean that facetiously, your current mate, your current husband. Maybe he figured quite prominently in your past as well. So again, he would be represented by this card, male influence involving love and emotions. The middle card or current situation, I believe this is you, even though it's a male card. The King of Swords, represents any king represents expertise. It represents a master, if you will, of the particular whatever the symbol is. In this case, it's swords. It could be cups. It could be baton or wands. In this case, it's swords. And swords, it's a card of action. It's also air, the element of air. And this shows me that right now you are quite focused. You're really knowing where you're going, or you believe you know where you're going in your life, but you're also allowing a little bit of leeway for fate, for anything that may pop in. But generally speaking, it's a person of strength and action, and I believe that's you. And finally, the future, the Queen of Swords, quite apropos as well. Again, it's the suit of swords, the action-packed symbol, if you will. And queen as well, mastery. King or queen is mastery as well. There you are sitting on your throne, so to speak, and knowing It's reinforcing what we've learned from the current situation. Strength, knowing where you're going or believing you're knowing where you're going, and able to take decisive action. Now, a lot of people, even though this is a very good card, and it is a very strong, good card, a lot of people often want to change their future card. And this is where I love collecting boxes. If you know me from the show, you know I collect all different kinds of boxes. This one was crafted by Simon Piercy, a frequent visitor to the show, and he's gifted me with this. We're going to place the Queen of Swords within the box, if you will, for safekeeping. And what we're going to do is close it and sit on it for a while, as you might. You might hang on to that symbology for many years, maybe just a few moments. But the intention, the overall intention of fate, of love, of a positive future entails a swift changing from that Queen of Swords to now a really fortunate card, the Sun, which bodes very well for past, present, and future. Love, luck, health, and happiness to you, my dear Jill, on your birthday, and many, many more as well. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
I was muted there. Wow. Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Michael, and thank you, Jill. Okay, so